Hi, my name is AJ Cole, and I'm the punter for the Las Vegas Raiders, and you are now watching Spotlight Raiders Talk.
To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas.
What is going on, Raider Nation? What is going on? It is your boy Darian coming to you live with a quick video. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. And this is your first time ever being at the YouTube page. We highly suggest that you subscribe, hit the bell button, and get the latest news and all Raiders news. But we're back here with another video. And I do apologize for taking a week and a half off. I just wanted to get away from YouTube and get away from football. And now I'm back to get into Week 5's matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I do know that the Denver Broncos was a good football team that we beat last week, and after 4 weeks, we was finally able to get a win over the Denver Broncos 32-23. Now, we really have a tough matchup coming into this game on Monday night against another AFC rival, which is the Kansas City Chiefs, and now we really have to be on our P's and Q's if we want to come out with this win. Now, in my personal opinion, here are some keys to victory. In my personal opinion, what you need to do to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And that first one is you gotta let Josh Jacobs run the football. I don't care if he gets 10 touches in the first quarter. You have to establish the run for this team, in my opinion, because if you notice, the offense runs through Josh Jacobs, and Josh Jacobs had 144 yards and two TDs with 33, almost 35 carries in this game. And you see that this offensive line is better when they're running the football instead of passing the football. Now, Derek Carr did struggle in he's not having his best year, in my personal opinion. So now you take it away from him and have him run the football with Josh Jacobs, run it down their throat, because this Kansas City Chiefs defense cannot stop the run to save their life. We've seen it in the last couple of weeks with them, but they still are an elite team. But if we could get Josh Jacobs established in the passing game and in the running game and get him elusive so he can break tackles and make people miss, we will definitely win this game if we can establish that, especially controlling the clock. That's another thing I was going right into this next second segment of keys to victory. Now, in the keys to victory, in my personal opinion, you gotta establish a time of possession. You want to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. You don't want him on the field, you know, throwing no-look passes and everything of that nature. You really want him to be on the sideline watching our offense, establish drives, get first downs, and keep that dynamic offense with Travis Kelce and Juju Smith-Schuster and Patrick Mahomes and all these other weapons that he have. You want to keep them off the field, and Josh McDaniels have to put a plan together to make the time of possession is a big key for us to win this game. The more that we're on the field, the less we see Patrick Mahomes. We don't want to see Patrick Mahomes for at least 20 minutes on the field, and our defense can't get a stop. So our defense is going to have to do their job and get 3 and outs, but at the same time, our offense, we cannot afford to get 3 and outs because we need that time of possession to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field at that moment. And then the next thing, going into it, back to our offense, Derek Carr and Josh McDaniels going to have to throw the ball deep down the field. And that's my only reason that I have to say that, because we did take some shots, but this offensive line could not hold up, and Derek Carr overthrew some deep passes. But we got to take some shots down the field if we want to beat this football team. We got to go off the play action with Josh Jacobs, and we have to establish over the top with Devontae Adams or Mac Hollins that know that he's been playing well the last 3 weeks. He didn't have a best game last week, but he did have a better games without Hunter Renfrow being there. And we might be getting Hunter Renfrow back, so that does help us get some deep balls down the seam and everything of that nature. And last but not least, this defense. We have to get turnovers on Patrick Mahomes, and this defensive line has to get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. And I'm going to tell you why. Max Crosby has been the guy. He's been doing his thing for the last 4 weeks. Now, I know it's not showing up on the stat sheet for Chandler Jones, but Chandler Jones got to show up in this game. He got to be his coming out party for the Las Vegas Raiders against a Patrick Mahomes that could do no look passes and get out the pocket. We want to keep him in the pocket. So from Max Crosby all the way down to Chandler Jones, even the defensive tackles, you have to keep him in the pocket. You do not want him rushing and making plays with his feet or throwing the ball downfield, getting out the pocket. So our linebackers, our defense, our secondary, we all have to be on one accord and play all 4 quarters to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And honorable mention, I have to say this. Derek Carr has to play better. And I'm sorry to say, I love Derek Carr. He's my favorite quarterback. He's my quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders, but he has to play better. You got to take what the defense is giving you, and you got to take advantage of this offense. I understand that Josh McDaniels wants you to do things the way he wants you to do things, but at the end of the day, you got to make those adjustments. If you feel it's not right, make those audibles at the line to confuse this defense. We want to keep this defense on their heels when it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs defense, and they do give up a lot of points, but we're going to have at least 35 points or more to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. This is not a walk in the park game on Monday night, and that is some keys to victory that I have for this Las Vegas Raiders team. We have to establish a run. We have to have time of possession. Derek Carr has to play better, and his defense got to get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. So let me know the keys to the victory in your opinion, Raider Nation. Let me know what you think. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It's the Spotlight Raiders Talk. See you in the next live stream or in the next video. Peace.
To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you